Hello. Tonight is all about the nines. Tomorrow we're going to be counting in fives and nines. And
also about me.
We've got a message from Tony for the early years, because I'm basically being a single parent with Leo at the moment. It's in Spain, just suddenly in Spain. And so I'm having the single parent experience. And so you guys get to meet Leo a lot. And I wasn't even able to do a live this morning, and I don't know when. So I hope some of you got the Monopoly. We did an example of how to play Monopoly with a 5-year-old as they learned counting tens and bigger numbers and work out change, keeping it super simple. So I was just modeling the way I do it. So I'm going to share this with and make a watch party. Make a watch party. And it is all about the nines. Now, I have had so much spare time today. Because, oh my goodness, that I haven't even looked at the resource. Normally I go through it with Tony beforehand, haven't had a chance to do that. So we're going to go through it together, you and me. Oops, no, you're there this time. My lens isn't working yet. I haven't found it.
You mean mine?
Well, I've got another camera and it's not there. But yes, we've got Leo's lens here that I got him a visualizer so that we can do maths by remote, and we haven't managed to make that work yet either. So where are we? I'm going to ignore that. We don't need that. It's not going to work. So let's just go with it. So I'm going to share the screen, and you and I and Leo. Leo's eating paella. He's happy. He likes paella. And I'm going to share what I hope.
Look at this big part.
Oh my goodness, he's got a big bit there. Here we go. This is it. This is what we're going to do tomorrow. So we're exploring it at the same time. So this is the Home Learning and Inclusion Guide. This is thanks to AIMSEC, the African Institute for Mathematical Sciences School Enrichment Centre, and Tony Bearden, I believe, has written this one. And this is Leo. And the activity is literally, it's home learning and inclusion. So it'll cover ages 4 to 18. You don't have to have any more. And no, because I'm doing my live, and we'll talk later. Okay, you can have a yogurt. So right, so yeah, because I'm stopping the live, and then as soon as I stop talking, I've forgotten everything I was going to say. So I need you to, unless you're talking about what I'm talking about, to not talk to me until I finish the live. Is that all right? And why can't you have candy? Because it's not very healthy. So don't ask me about candy if you're not going to eat yogurt. You know you can't have it. So there you go. Right. So you're going to complete the calculations. Now, this is kind of fun. Oh, this is the first time I've seen it, and I'm just excited. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I don't actually know the answer to this, but the very fact that there's such a pattern attached to it, 0, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're timesing by 9, and then you're adding numbers and incrementing in 1. So you're adding a digit at one end and then incrementing by 1 at the other end. I know there's some magic's going to happen here. So do that, and then we've got some more things to do, which is all of this. So we're going to be doing this in the morning. So write down the multiples of 9 from 9 to 99 before you start. Okay, so that's a little hint there. So you might want to do that before we start in the morning, and I'll have that ready to go anyway in the morning. And what can you explain about that? Wait, don't look at that. We're not looking at that. And okay, so we're going to, I don't have a printer or anything like that here. If you can print these out for the morning, great. I will be writing them out on bits, cutting out bits of paper and writing them out, which you can do as well if you don't have a printer. Whoa, don't look at the answers. And then we'll have a session for early years at 10. We'll be doing this with Leo. We'll be doing handprints. We don't have any paint. We're going to have to work out a way of doing it. And
buying it.
Well, we're not going to buy it. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Besides, we
No.
don't need to buy anything else.
We mean tomorrow.
Yeah, but we won't have time before this starts. So I did see paint today and I didn't buy it. So lower primary, we've got another activity. Upper primary, upper. Whoa. Basically, these are aged between 8 and, wow, this goes all the way from 8 to 18. So this is what we're doing at 9 o'clock. We're going to be playing a game. Ooh, we've got a game to play. So cut out the strips on page 3. So to play the game, if you want to play the game with me tomorrow, cut out these strips, which are on page 3. Apparently, there you go, page 3. And I shall have them ready, so you can always play by watching. So lower primary activities,
or you can
cut out the
always play
strips.
by coming here.
You can come here. Yes, you can come here and play with us. That's right. And then we're not looking at solutions. And why do the activity? Oh, my goodness, I think I scrolled too fast because there's a lag because I'm on the live. Why do the activity? Leo's enjoying his yogurt. So don't tip it onto my computer. That would be lovely. Thank you. No, learners, okay, calculations, and it's calculations while doing something fun, and it reinforces the understanding and concept of place value, which is once you've got place value, it just simplifies everything. And until you get place value, it mystifies everything. So part of the problem that a lot of learners have with just getting to grips with multiplying, subtracting, adding, is place value. So go for it, and every time you do activities with it, it's like when children learn a game on their device, they don't know how to play it at first, but they play it loads and loads of times and they get really good at it. Same thing with place value. Oh, my co-host would like to say something.
It's 5 days until when my iPad comes. Because I'm going to get an iPad in 5 days.
You're a very lucky boy, a very privileged boy.
And
Listen to me. There are children, the reason why we're doing this, part of the reason why, is there are children in Africa that will never in their life have an iPad, ever. Do you know that?
Yeah.
We're going to take you to meet those children in Africa in 2 years, hopefully. We're going to take you to meet a lot of children in Africa, so you know how lucky you are to get an iPad, all right?
Yeah,
Not
but...
Not 5, he's 5, he's getting an iPad. His father's a long way away, so they're using it to communicate. Yeah, no. So I'm just going to finish doing this and then we'll finish in live, okay? So, and the pattern in this particular case is very pleasing, therefore it encourages you to want to do it. So, logical reasoning, number sense, and it really, I can see it already. I'm really excited about doing this, and to see the patterns that are going to evolve from this. I don't know what they are yet, although I've had some hints while I've been scrolling through, and it can be done by a whole group if you're in a classroom situation, or it can be done as in a family, or friends over Zoom, different families, different groups over Zoom, and doing the activity where different people do different parts of it. So it can be structured. It's the usual thing: low threshold, high ceiling. So so what does it say? The calculations can be done as a class effort where a learner gives an answer and then names the learner to give the next answer, or and different people can do the different calculations according to their attainment level. So, that's longer calculations with the higher attainers, shorter calculations with the lower attainers. So we're looking at practicing multiplication, calculation, solving equations. I'm just reading what's on there. Develop visualization, logical reasoning, and number sense. Number sense is literally the foundation of an early learner. Anybody that's stuck even when they're older, get back down to number sense, get that number sense in place, and then you can be building all the other things around it. Again, a lot of the things that cause the older learners to get stuck is because they're having to deal with some very abstract concepts. If they don't have the basic number sense, they're not going to do it. It's not because there's anything wrong with them. It's not, well, in some cases there's learning difficulties, but it's more usually simply that they don't have the basic number sense. They don't have the fundamentals. Give them the fundamentals, build up the foundations, and they'll be able to fly. And in reinforcing the understanding of place value. So opportunity to practice pattern spotting. That's huge in the way your brain develops, and in terms of just generally getting to grips with mathematics and explaining why numbers occur, the patterns occur, sorry, and which is a problem solving key in life. It says a range of situations here, but basically it's life, problem solving in life. So that's it, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is going to be fun. And 9 o'clock for that's London time. I'm actually in Spain, so for me it's 10 o'clock. That's right, so it'll be 11, but we're not going out to get paint, it's too far. It's no, blah, blah, blah. Brain, resume, I can do this. 9 o'clock London time, 10 o'clock Spain and South Africa and Central Europe. And for that, it's 7 to 18-year-olds. We're going to cover a whole gamut of activities to suit, but that are low threshold, high ceiling. And then at 10 o'clock UK, 11 o'clock European and South Africa time, we will be doing the 5-year-old activity. The 5-year-old activity, that sounds odd. The activity that 5-year-olds are going to be doing, and he's got his Pokeballs sorted on his belt. Fantastic. Okay, now, if you are enjoying these lives, please do share them. Please do tell other people about the group, Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages. The links are all in the description at the top, where we welcome new people into the group. And what else? There's also the YouTube channel. So Bubbly Maths lives go up on the Bubbly Maths channel, and also there are videos on soap bubbles, balloons, all to do with maths, fun activities. And then on the Maths Toys YouTube channel, there are lots of the videos on the Aiming High activities. So thank you for joining us. I haven't been able to do the watch party, so I can't look at the comments on the group because I'm using Zoom until afterwards. So I will look at the comments after. So if you have left comments, thank you for leaving comments, and I will respond to them later. Thank you very much. I did put the link to the activity, so please download the activity. And if you can't print it out, I'll be making the bits of paper before we start the live, which will put us in good stead for playing the game. Yay, it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you very much. Oh, now how do I do? Oh, I'm doing it again. It's that itty bitty little forehead in the big screen of words. I've done it again. I'm sorry. I will get good at this. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful morning, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are.